Okay, so we've assigned these solutions to this vector right here, and now we can just show what the value is of each of those individually, and they have different units. Now, if you remember, I go back to the original problem here, um, we were expecting a value for the M1 of 50 inch-pounds, right? That's what we used, and we got these values for FBC, A sub x and A sub y, and so we put in the 104 pounds for FBC as a known value, and then we would solve for M sub 1, A sub x, and A sub y. The A sub x and A sub y look okay, right? They're still about the same, which is what we would expect, but right here we're expecting 50 inch-pounds. So you can see that there's a problem here in that these units they're not in inch-pounds. So initially you might think, well, instead of feet, let's divide by 12, but then you're still not going to get 50. So the thing to watch out for is that this LB, the pound, that's actually a pound mass. So in Mathcad, LBF is a pound force, so that's a unit of force. LB is the unit of mass. It's two different things. They're not the same thing. So if we want to get torque to come out in inch-pounds, we can go to Tools and Worksheet Options and go to Unit System, and you can see I've set this to custom and then based on the US. So now it's going to put in all the values for the US system, but I can add some additional stuff. So I'll select Insert and then look for torque. So torque I'm going to put in inch-pounds, or have that be shown, any solutions that have torque or force times distance will come out in inch-pounds. So now you can see that's okay. And now we get 49.6, which is around 50. That's what we expected. So anyways, just review that. If you have a set of equations and you're putting in units, which I encourage you to do, it's always good to use units. That's always gives you a check on if your equations are set up correctly. But then if you want to output the solutions to a set of equations and the different parameters, of course, you can think of lots of problems where you'll have lots of different parameters, like in fluid mechanics and thermodynamics. Sometimes you have a lot of different types of dimensions in the things you're solving for. But what you have to do is then set that equal to find, the solutions, fill in a vector, and then you can print out the individual items separately and get the correct units.